Is that already
You
started?
should use the banter, so this guy's still talking about something different.
We are. We were just talking about drinking our own pee. It happened. Would you do it?
Would I drink my own urine?
Yeah.
Yeah, if I was on a boat in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, but we did it. We did it at one of our podcasts. Huh? Yeah, we took a shot. Took a couple shots of our own pee. This dude had a. Well, I took two. This dude had like this of just pee.
So
Like
you
full.
drank somebody else's
No,
urine?
no. I drank my own pee.
How hydrated were you?
Well, we had some alcohol in our system.
Okay. So it was clear.
It was clear,
All right.
and they said there's a lot of vitamins and nutrients.
Did you have to
and
filter?
everything.
You're supposed to filter it though, right? Through a sock.
What?
Yeah.
Same Bear Grylls.
Yeah. What?
Oh, that's what I said. Like
filter
when,
your
when
pee.
you're,
Hold on. You filter your pee through a sock?
yeah. So like they say when you're if
Yeah.
you're if you're in like if you're in the ocean because you can't you want to filter it through a sock. You're to get just to filter it like you got to get all some of the sediments out.
That's insane.
Okay. I think
Or maybe
just
it was
drinking
the
it
salt
straight up.
water.
Yeah, I think
that you're
that's
supposed to
got to
filter
be.
through a sock. I don't know.
I don't feel like it's. I think I'm just drinking the pee straight. Like you just put
That's
it
weird,
into the
man.
cup.
They did drink their own pee.
Yeah, we did do it once.
Somebody
I
did
mean,
twice.
it was for a good clip.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. For Derek Holland, one of the all-time greats, pitched one of the greatest games in Rangers history. It is baseball time in Texas.
All right. Welcome back to Inside the Oven with Chop and Dutch. Starting off strong, as always, with the drinking of the pee. But let's just dive straight into the baseball. Them Texas Rangers are playing pretty good ball right now. One thing is offense is coming together for the most part. Pitching-wise, one thing that stands out, I want to put this out there right away. I already heard Chop talk about this. Mackenzie Gore pitched yesterday, and a lot of people are criticizing his outing, saying it wasn't the greatest. He gave up 3 innings, but he went the distance, saved, in my opinion, saved the bullpen, kept him in the game. That's all you can ask for. He didn't let that affect him. It could have been worse. Pitch count was a little high early, but I felt like he settled down to where he needed to.
Dude, he gave up 3 runs in 7 innings.
Correct.
That's a good stat line.
The first inning was the one he
Regardless.
gave up, was it 2 runs?
All
The
of them.
first? Or, oh, yeah, that's right,
All
that's right.
So he gave up 3 in the first in the first 4 batters.
Yep.
And then shut him down. Like to me, that's a sign of a guy who's got some guts.
Yeah,
You know, like you can lose your edge. You know, you give up 3 runs in the first 4 hitters, you're thinking, man, I'm gonna be in the shower and home and it's still gonna be light out.
Well, it's Tampa, so he's not coming home.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, back in the hotel, sitting in the clubhouse, whatever, destroying the bullpen, ruining everything. He pitched well. He pitched well enough to win. When you go 7 innings, you left 3 runs, you're pitching well enough to win.
Yeah, and I also think, too, something that got to me about that first inning, that's why I started to think, okay, he has great stuff. My thing is, I think at that point, like when I first saw that and they scored 3 runs, like you said, in the first 4 batters, 5 batters, I started to think of one of my outings that I had against, I was with Pittsburgh against Detroit. I thought he was tipping because they're taking good swings on his pitches. So I started thinking, okay, maybe he's tipping because there's no way what he's throwing should be getting shellacked like that. That was the first thing that crossed my mind. But then after that, he settled down. They weren't doing anything. Now, granted, maybe he was tipping pitches, and when they met in that half inning, because this is what happened with me, Derek Shelton and Oscar Martinez pulled me aside and was talking about how I was tipping pitches. They could see something. I changed my mechanics during the game, and I was able to go 7 innings and save our bullpen. So I'm thinking maybe that's something that happened too. If he was tipping his pitches, they were like, hey, Mackenzie, we got to do this. Maybe, move your hands, whatever it is. I don't know what it was, but something could have changed, or it's just maybe they just started to not see the ball very well. I don't know if he was using his changeup more. I can't specifically put something to it, but that's something that stands out as a pitcher when you're watching a game and guys are taking that good of swings on you in the first inning. Something's not right. And I know,
Or maybe they just ran into mistakes.
true, but also I know we talk about too is like, oh, they got his pitches or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think they're doing that. So that's why I think it's something as simple as he was tipping so they could see something.
So in 4 hitters, you're fine. So these guys see that.
You see it beforehand, though.
But you're seeing it in film.
Correct. And that's why I thought, okay, maybe they saw something. Because I know when I played against Detroit, because Miggy told me after the game, because we're not going to see him again, hey, this is what you're doing. And then I realized, well, one, we changed that because of what we saw. and now you're saying it too to clarify it, that changes everything. So for me, I don't think the Rangers don't see Tampa again, right? They're done.
Oh, you had to ask me that one.
Well, I think they already played him early in the year. So I think, yeah, we're good. But either way, I'm not saying that they're going to go tell him, after the game, like, hey, I just want to let you know. Some
Yeah,
teams
because
won't,
they're
you're still
both
gonna
in
see him.
first place, so
Correct.
they might see each other in October, and
Correct.
the last thing they will want to do is
Run into
let
that.
let that secret out. I don't know that McKenzie makes the postseason roster. I think he does in terms of the first four. I think he does. 'Cause I don't think you want to have four righties.
Well, I was going to say, he's a lefty, but yeah.
I know.
I know what you're saying.
So if he's not one of the four, you would have four righties out there.
I think
in
he
your
would.
rotation.
I think if the Rangers went to postseason today, he's in the bullpen. I think he does a role like I did. You'll start later in the next series. Like once you get to a 7-game series, okay, you can get to start.
You
First
weren't
game,
in the rotation in the
10,
division
no.
series.
In 10, no.
You don't even know.
No,
You don't even know
I was
your own
not.
career.
I was not.
They do play Tampa one more time in September.
See,
Oh, so it's back at our place. Okay, so yeah, they're not going to say anything.
yeah.
But I see him as a guy. If they were into the postseason, they put him in the bullpen. That's what I did. I was in the bullpen. 'Cause you think about it, I threw. It's funny I say this. Game 4s are significant to me because Game 4 in the ALCS against the Yankees, I came and pitched in 2010
That was there.
at Yankee
Right?
Stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah, carved for first time ever at Yankee Stadium before I threw a shutout there. Had to taste myself. It was good.
What the hell was that?
That's what happens when
What?
you do something good, man. You taste yourself.
I've never
I've never
seen that.
Well, there you go.
Well,
But Game 4
How does the
in the
clavicle
ALCS
taste? That's weird.
It's just myself. It's me.
I mean, there's just taste your forearm,
It's
the back of your
here.
hand, bite a nail.
Hey, will you turn sideways? Try to bite your ear. Stick your tongue out and bite your ear.
I can't bite my ear.
Try.
No,
Just do it for us.
no.
Anyways,
Bite my ear.
but yes, Game 4 had significance to me. I was in the bullpen, and then obviously Game 4 I started. But yeah, I think he would be a guy that's in the bullpen. I think it'd be a weapon in the bullpen. Helps out with lats. You get two lefties out there. I think
Yeah.
if McKenzie goes to the bullpen too, I think he could be huge. He'll throw even harder because most guys, when you don't have to kind of like save up, I guess you could say, to go the distance, you get to throw harder. You see a lot of guys' velocities. I'm not saying he's going to go from 90, what is he throwing, 96, 97 to 106, but he's going to go up to, I bet you he hits 99.
Yeah, I mean, because they're gonna have DeGrom and Evaldi in the rotation.
That's a fact.
And the way Rocker
earned it. I would give it to him right now.
Well, also he's slowly creeping up there where his stuff is getting to the point where that's postseason.
Ready.
That's postseason stuff. Like you want to have guys that could just, if they're on, the other team just has no chance.
But that's what we talk about too, is getting to the postseason.
Yeah.
So it's all about getting there, and then you can see where you're at. Like, yes, they're in a crappy division, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful way.
Sure you do.
Okay. But all you got to do is just get into the postseason, and then everything changes. Now what do you do with Leiter? Because you got to get him back and ready, and you don't know how he's going to come back from an injury, which that's going to tie us into the rehab assignments.
Well, here's my issue with him is it appears he is completely useless after he faces you twice through the order.
Wow, what a dick.
I know.
I mean, that's
Wait, so you're okay? So you're saying he's definitely? Would you take him and turn him into an actual bullpen piece because of what you said
for the playoffs?
Yes, 100%. I would if you go by what you just said. He is officially, in my mind, 100% going into the bullpen, and he could be a guy that could be a setup man for lats. You go right, left, go from there.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got electric stuff for the most part.
He does, but also his first inning is kind of terrible.
But it's been that way for
But
a
if
lot
his
of these
first
guys.
inning is bad, you can't bring him in the bullpen. You see what I mean?
Well, okay, here's the thing. It changes, though, because of your adrenaline's pumping a little bit different. You don't – I think it's just different as a starter and then a reliever. It's much different.
As a reliever, your adrenaline isn't going?
Your adrenaline's pumping even more. Because you got to think, you're coming into a game. You could be coming into a situation where maybe it's bases loaded, runners in scoring position, whatever, 2 outs, and you got to get the guy that's up there. you are pumping. Your heart is racing.
Mm-hmm.
The crowd's getting into it. You're just feeding off of that. It turns everything up that much more. You're excited. I'm not saying you're not excited when you go out there as a starter, but you're more excited and amped up, I think, as a guy that comes into a situation, crowd's involved, big situation, big moment. You shut that door, fist pump, do whatever you can. Kenny Powers him. I don't care.
Let's go. His ERA in the first inning is a 7.8. It's a 0 in the second. 4.8, 4.3, and then almost a 12 in the fifth.
So that would be technically close to the third time through the lineup.
What, the fifth?
Well,
Yeah.
going by his
Yeah.
outings.
Yeah, it would be the third time through. Like that's first plate appearances. They're batting less than 200. Second plate appearances 280. Third's 310. Like that's
Statistically, yes, I get it. It's
that's
always
normal.
going to go up. Yeah,
normal.
that's normal.
But that's a big jump from first to second time through. So,
But the thing is, too, is what you want to try to do as a starter, and I hope I'm sure he is. Your first time through the lineup, you're trying not to use all your pitches.
probably
You want to try.
yeah.
I mean, unless if you have to, big situations. Okay, I got a guy at second now. I got to find a way to get out of this. I'm gonna have to start using curveball, slider, whatever. I got to use the whole kitchen sink. That kind of hurts too because now they've seen it once.
Right.
Second time, now they've seen it again because now you're usually opening up the book more. Then the third time, it's like here's everything.
Yeah, and that's if those numbers are the way they will be moving forward for him, let's just say they are as you get to the postseason. You could do a situation where you have both him and Gore for that game 4. Right? You don't necessarily you would think you don't need long relief on a Nate or Jake start.
Right. So
Right.
you're trying to bank on those two taking whatever game it is. So we'll say game 3 or game 4.
Let's just say it's game 4.
Okay.
Jack's 2 times through,
You're starting Jack first?
or whoever.
No, I'm just
Actually, no.
asking.
I would probably, depending on who I'm facing, I might start the lefty
And then flip to him.
Just flip to him, so you get some people out of the lineup.
Okay.
And I don't know if they're going to do that, or you go back the other way and start with Jack and then put Gore in, and to get some of those guys maybe to pinch hit. But I doubt they would do that. But yeah, that way you could steal 4 plate appearances for each. You could get Jack as 2 times through, and you go to Gore for his 2 times through.
So ideally, are you trying to? I'm looking at it this way. Your goal is in this game 4, you want to try to get 3 innings out of each guy, those 2 guys, and then the bullpen can take over 7, 8, 9.
I hate. No, that's too much. That's too much. Bullpen.
So you're saying that's too
that's too much bullpen.
really? The way we've been riding Latz out, he comes in the 8th, and you got 8th and 9th.
Yeah, but
So you're really only using 2 pitchers, if that's the case.
if it's the ALC, you would really only need this. I mean, I guess you might need it in the division series, but if you're in the ALCS, that's 3 games in a row.
Correct.
All right,
You're going 2, 2,
2, 3,
road.
2.
You got a day off.
Right.
3, day
Right.
off.
Okay.
2.
So let's say you use Latz in one of the first 2 games,
Okay.
and use him game 3.
Yeah, but it's playoffs, buddy.
I know. But
No,
then
I mean, it's as funny as it is. It's
okay,
the truth.
I get it. Then use him game 4 because this, and maybe he's got to get 5 outs.
I mean, you're going to try.
All right.
to
And
avoid
then
him.
game 5 rolls around. Maybe you got a 3-1 lead and it's a closeout game. And this guy has just thrown, 108 pitches in the last 72 hours. Or I guess it'd be more than that. I can't do math. 96 hours. That's a lot.
I know. And they're going to be doing a lot of things to recover quick. And we're talking cold tubs, cryo, hyperbaric chamber, those kind of things to get yourself back to
On
where
the
you need to
road
be.
too, and that's easy.
On
to
the
do
road, you can do cold tub.
Was he
Okay.
Wolverine?
That's how it is. I mean, but you're talking. You got to think though. It's playoffs. This is it. Like,
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, how
It's-
these
it's
how
hard.
these organizations are.
correct.
They're
I mean,
not
you're going to try.
They're not going to push guys like that.
I know, and that's why I think it would go the other way. Is I think Latz would come in 1, 2, 3. Okay, game 4 is what you were saying. We got the split.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have to use other guys in the bullpen. Somebody's gonna have to step up. You can't just ride Latz because I'd rather have Latz for 5, 6, and 7. So that gives him technically 2 days off because that travel day. Oh shit, no, because you got the travel day off, so you're gonna go game 1, game 2. He throws in both those. Game 3, you possibly have him there. Okay, maybe the series is 2-1, whatever. Game 4, I'm gonna try everything I can not to use him. Give him that day just to recover, just chill. Like, I mean, spa day for that guy. 5, 6, and
Lats?
7. Yeah, 5, 6, and 7. That's the hypothetical. That's the
Oh,
goal.
man.
That's what you want.
I'll
Is it
tell
going to
you,
happen?
If you're up 2-1 and you've got a lead after 8, and you go to somebody else because you make them unavailable.
Scenarios change everything.
Come
Yeah,
on.
yeah. I get that.
You can't.
But your goal is.
I know it's a
we're-
long game.
If we're up 3, which is technically still a safe
3
situation,
runs? Yeah, fine.
still safe situation.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to ride somebody else out.
Ride somebody else.
Avoid using him at all costs. But as soon as the situation hits, like this is something Boach and Wash would do for sure. As soon as the situation gets a little out of hand, like now we got runners at first and second, and now Ty runs at the plate. All right, we got to get him hot. Let's go.
It's a 1-run game against Tampa, and
Yeah,
they can
then
move.
we gotta-
And they can move.
Correct.
Right. So you want a lefty to cut down the stolen bases.
Well, you
You're-
need somebody with a lower leg kick. We talked about, because we just watched the Tampa game just now, and what the Rangers are doing is awesome. They're actually using the same things that Tampa does: the bunting, the stealing, all that stuff. They've been
the
doing all
crap.
that. So they're doing it back to them, giving them a taste of their own medicine, and they're playing great. So I'm hoping we continue to go forward with that, not just do it just against Tampa.
I'm hoping we never bunt again.
Why?
Just hate it.
I think it opens up the field a lot more.
Oh, I know. I get it, especially nowadays where guys aren't used to fielding a bunt.
Correct.
We've gone 20 years without bunting, so guys aren't used to fielding it. So,
I did, but that was less than 20.
I know, but never mind.
Go ahead.
No, I was getting. No, I don't want to. I don't want to start off here on a. I was just going to say they weren't bunting on you, or they were just hitting it far.
That too.
Yeah, especially later in your career.
That's
early part. You were okay. But
Giving up souvenirs for all you fans out there. Come to the park and you will get a ball from Derek personally.
But you know the thing. You know why they stopped doing it. They
Yeah.
stopped doing it because you're giving away outs, and then you are playing for a lesser inning. 8th inning, go ahead. 9th inning, go ahead. 7th inning, go ahead.
yeah.
It's the 2nd inning bunt. I'm like, God.
Yeah, but hey, putting the
stab me in
runners
the
out
eye.
there, you're moving. You're creating chaos. That's what you want.
You are creating chaos. And, it'd be great if you have Louis Arise in this team who could just serve one in the left field with a guy on second and get a run in.
Okay, so who
But
do
if
the
you
Rangers go
don't-
get? The trade deadline is here.
They
you
just
go.
got
Trade
somebody
new
who's hitting
topic.
209.
What?
Logan from Anaheim.
Yeah. That's the thing is,
But they sent him down, right?
What's up? Yeah, they
sent
sent
him
him
down.
down.
Yeah,
They-
they're not-
that was for Sil
That's
Seth,
a-
the
that's a
the
precautionary.
reliever.
Yeah.
Well, no, it was for the reliever.
Well, the
They,
catcher,
they
though,
really
is-
wanted the relief pitcher, and he's fantastic. He's got an ERA of the 2s. His strikeouts per inning are solid. I mean, he's something that really kind of stretches out this bullpen.
So the Rangers are buyers, or are they sellers?
They're buyers. They
Okay.
just bought.
I know, but
Now,
it
honestly,
something
I don't
you're-
know what else they have to buy with, unless they're going to take from the major league club.
that's what I think.
They're not.
I mean,
not
you're
trading
not gonna-
Walcott,
You don't think so?
dude. I mean, he's
For a big
just,
piece?
I mean, if they,
I know this is definitely not happening, but if they were going after Scooble,
no,
really?
no. First of all, it's not a position of need necessarily. I'm not saying they don't need Scooble.
He's a guy that
But
eats
it's not-
innings and carves.
Yeah, I mean, I might
to that
have
rotation.
I might have a better elbow than he does.
Scooble?
Yeah,
No chance.
his arm is hanging by a thread.
No, it's not.
It's hanging by a thread.
No. That's one we're going to disagree on.
Okay.
No chance.
No chance that you make that trade. No chance.
Okay. Well, then what is it that the Rangers should go get besides Luis Arise?
I mean, look, I would not say that they need this because I like Latz as the closer role, but I mean, if you're telling me that I can find a way to get Mason Miller, I'm going to do it.
Well, what about Chapman? I've heard that name's been brought up.
I know.
He's so hot and cold though.
Yeah.
And like he's so streaky. Do you want that for playoffs time? Like
Right.
Yeah, but he's
Loves
one
to
of the
walk
top
guys.
closers in the
Yeah,
game.
he is.
yeah.
He's seen every moment too.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing
experience is
nothing's gonna phase him. He's seen it all. He's done it all. Like the guy's an all-time great. But I'm not going to trade up my number one prospect for him.
I don't think you would have to.
No, yeah, you wouldn't have to.
I think you could get a sack of marbles, a couple baseball cards, and
But
pack of gum
seriously,
for him.
if I'm trading Walcott, the way the position that he plays, the age, the way he's tearing up AA, he'll be in AAA in no time. It's for a major impact bat.
Okay, I want to ask you this because I've been around it, so I want to see what you guys think of this too. A guy like that who's doing so great in AA, wait to see what he does in AAA. Does that actually make you? I mean, I get it. You see the numbers are great, but as they would say, like once you get up to big leagues, it's a different animal. A good example, I don't like using this. I like this guy a lot, like Justin Smoke. He was a guy that was just tearing it up, gets up to big leagues, has a few great seasons and everything, but then he also goes back down, comes back up. And it's like, I don't know how to put it. I wouldn't say him. Maybe he's not the best example, but some guys we consider him 4A.
Yeah. And look, he might be. I mean, we don't know.
The hype is real,
Right, the
I'm
hype
all
is real.
for it.
That's
I
why
think
you
he's
gotta.
great.
That's why if you're gonna sell the hype, if you're gonna sell a hyped guy, you've got to sell them at their peak,
Right.
which he might be at right now, and then B, also maximize what you get for him. And you can't just get a rental.
Yeah.
To me, I'm not that type of player. The number one guy in your system isn't for a rental unless that rental is like, and maybe
I got an example for you. Cliff
ahead.
Lee. When we got him, he was a rental.
He
we wanted
was.
to keep him. He was great, but we let him go, and we did give up. I feel like we gave up a pretty good package for him.
that was the Smoke deal, right?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, because he was with Seattle. No, did he go to Seattle after?
I think he went to Seattle. I thought so.
I think he did go to Seattle first, and then we got him, or maybe it was the other way around. I just remember that. But for a guy like for me, if I'm going to, as you were saying, a rental, I'm looking for the long term side. Like, okay, cool, we got the rental out of him, but I want to try to keep him here after. I don't want it to just be for the 2 months and then, all right, thanks, we gave up
Yeah.
a prized possession.
Yeah. Now, if you're gonna sign him and his elbow is not falling off, then fine.
So Lee was Mariners, the Rangers, and then Phillies.
I told you,
Okay,
dude. You don't want any part of this mind. You don't want to know. What's
I know
Going
you're
on
gonna throw a name at me in a little bit anyway.
Yeah,
can't wait.
I am.
So you're okay. So back
All right.
to
So go ahead.
what we were saying though. So the pieces that you want to get, you definitely want some bullpen, and obviously we need offense.
Right.
Everybody needs offense.
Everybody's on. That's the problem.
That's the thing,
There's
and
no hitters.
But I love what Jock's doing, by the way. I love how great he's been turning around and everything. But he did put something out that's like, it didn't really bother me, but it's like, dude, come on, you guys still need pieces. Like, yeah, you guys are playing good ball right now, but you're in one of the worst divisions. And yes, you're in first place. And then you make the comment like, we're in first place, we don't need anything. It's like, come on, dude. Everybody needs something. At some point, somehow, some way. I don't care what it is, you could always use a piece.
Yep.
And that's why, to me, I feel like offense would be a good piece for them. I think they need another. You don't need anything crazy. You just need, for instance, an Arise, or you need some kind of power.
Yeah, man. Let's
To
get
help
let's
out,
get
'cause
Jordan.
You're not going to get.
I know.
You're not going to. That's the other thing too. Thoughts on trading within the division?
They just did.
I know, but it's not.
No, it's not. It's not happening. The guys that are going to be available, like honestly, the hitters that are available this deadline, it's Louis, it's Varsho, right?
Do you think Otto Lopez is available? Florida's not doing very good.
Man, I feel like everybody in Florida is always available.
I mean, yeah, I'm not disagreeing. There's a lot of, like, I was looking at a lot of last place teams. Like, okay, a good one. This still blows my mind. I talked about this earlier. The Blue Jays.
I'd say yeah,
They're going to
Varsho.
have to have a. I know. I'm saying, but they're going to have a fire sale
Oh, they're gonna get rid of
because there's so
everybody.
many guys after just going to the World Series. You're 14 games out.
You know what the most unbelievable stat ever?
Go ahead.
Vladdy has got 25 or so games left.
25 games, yeah.
He does not have a home run at home.
What?
He's not. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah. We talked about it last week a little bit. Yeah, but he has
Oh,
no.
that's
home
when
runs.
that little kid was making the
Yeah,
the
I think
comment.
he's got like 25 games left.
He has no home runs at home. After signing that massive contract.
It's insane.
I mean, it's one of those years. Obviously,
At
he'll turn it
your
around.
home,
But
though?
I know.
At home?
I know. I'm just saying it's one of those years, bro.
He's played 60 games at home already.
Correct.
Ooh.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying it's just one of those years.
I'm happy with
All
it.
right, what's it like to get traded? Have you been traded mid-season?
I have. I was with the Giants. Got traded to the Cubs.
Wow.
Yeah. And it was to a playoff contender,
What year?
which was awesome. This was 19. And that's when I gave up the home run to Bryce Harper.
Oh, that's right. Yes. The home. Do we have? Can we hear that again?
We'll put it right here.
Okay. Very nice.
Yeah, it was.
Hang on. I'll take a look at
I
it.
could put it up there on the big screen if you needed to. But it's different because you're so attached to the teams that you're with. Like, you don't want to leave. And I know there was a little bit of bad blood with me and the Giants because of the injury thing that they tried to put me on during.
They tried to put you on an injury.
They put me on a DL after having a bad outing. I remember this, and it sucks. I pitched in Colorado. It was a blizzard, by the way. Yeah, I've got pictures I can show you. You can see me standing on the mound, and it's just snowing.
That's nuts.
Gave up 10 runs in 3 innings. So, like you said, those souvenirs, they were going out there. And then as soon as I came in after the game, I found out. This is the thing that I hate the most when it comes to when you're getting put on the DL or anything like or IL, as they call it now. I found out from the media. I didn't get to find out from the staff or the coaching staff until after. So then it was like, okay, cool. If you're not going to tell me, then I'm going to say some shit too.
Yeah, of course.
And obviously created that bad blood. And I forget the guy's name. Farhan, I think was who it was.
Yeah, it was a GM, right?
Yeah. He was trying to like be nice about it, which whatever, dude. Like, just tell me the truth. Like, if you want to let me go, let me go. I had no problem with it. Clearly I wasn't pitching great. I get it. But don't sugarcoat things and be like, well, you know, we want to keep you. We like you, all that. Of course you did. But I had fucked up finger, whatever. There's no excuse. I didn't pitch good.
Which finger?
That's it. Middle. This one. And yeah, so I got
It's the finger that does all the work.
put on the as they like to call it, the Phantom. And yeah, it just sucks. Like, that was it.
Oh, the fake is called the Phantom, huh?
Phantom DL.
Wow. Okay.
You learned something today.
Yeah. So when you get sent to a new team,
So that's what I was saying. Sorry.
All right.
So yeah, you're so excited to be with these guys, and then obviously you are excited to go to another team too, because they're kind of excited to have you. They're the ones that traded for you, so you get excited for that. So when I got to the Cubs, it was awesome. I knew all those guys there. I had a good relationship with them all, and you get there, and Madden was pumped to see me and everything. The greatest thing about him, I loved him. Awesome dude. He was so excited. He's like, man, I've been trying to get you for a long time when I was with Tampa, everything. How true is it? I don't know. But at the same time, he made me feel welcome, and so did the team. But it's like, now you got to reestablish those relationships. You got to start all over. And the great part is, with every team, playoffs, all that stuff, they make you feel welcome. They make you feel comfortable. Every time that we got to trade, anything like that, we made those guys feel very important, very like, we need you. We're excited to have you here. Let's just go out there, have fun, keep doing what you've been doing, kind of thing. Guys like, for instance, Skubal, like, it sucks. You don't want to leave. You've been with this team your whole time. You got drafted by him. You made your debut with them. You've been with them. You don't want to leave. But at the same time, you get to go play for a contender. You get to go play for a World Series. You got to like that. That's a great feeling. And unfortunately, yeah, when I went to the Cubs, we had that. It was awesome, but we didn't make it to the postseason.
so when you get sent to a new team, like, how awkward is it the first time that you're in the shower and you ask somebody to do your back for you?
I never asked somebody to do my back. I asked them to do my front. No, it's yeah, you like
It's
that.
hard to reach.
Tell me about
I
it.
can't reach my back. I asked
When
my
you're-
wife, once a week. I said, "Well, hey, look, it's back washing day. Come on, do the back, get the dead skin off, get that loofah thing going."
Yeah,
Who,
I mean,
who do you have to pinpoint somebody? Do a rookie?
sometimes you just need help washing your lap hog,
No, okay. I'm just the back. You can't you can't just let the shampoo run down the back. It doesn't wash it. So who do you find?
The funniest thing, because of this, so my rookie year, I
Oh,
throw
there's a story.
yeah,
Here we go.
Oh, yeah, sorry. There you go.
I throw my first complete game shutout against the Angels,
Oh, baby.
and Eddie Gordado is my mentor, helping me out.
Okay.
Crazy Eddie,
Washing your
wild
back. Yeah.
buddy. So I get in the shower because I'm getting ready to do the media and everything, and everybody's pretty much done except for one guy, Eddie Gordado. So I get in the shower, I'm doing my thing, and washing my face, and your eyes are closed, the water's beating down on you, and all of a sudden I can feel breathing right here. And I was like, what the fuck is that? And I've got soap coming down my face, so I can't open my eyes. I'm going to be burning. So I immediately hurry up and get it out, and then I open up, and he's pow right here in my face. And he goes, "Wash my back, Rook."
Oh, I told you.
And I was like,
knew it.
I was like, "You got to be kidding me. Are you serious?" And all the guys are standing over here laughing at me. I'm like, "No, bro." And he's like, "Wash my damn back." And slams the towel into my chest and grabs me. And I fucking just dropped and slid out like onto the shower floor. I was like, "Get the fuck out of here." And he's just doing that. It was the rookie hazing, whatever. And I was petrified from then on. And he's just dying laughing, everything. He's like, "Wash my fucking back." I'm not kidding.
Wow.
And
Serious about this.
and I just took the towel and just gave him a quick wipe. And then I was like, "You're good."
Okay. All right. So wait a second. You wash your hair facing the water?
No, once the soap's in, I face it and then I brush everything back.
You don't go backwards and tip it and go like that. You go down, forward.
Yeah.
I go forward.
You go forward in the shower. You face the wall towards the faucet
Yeah.
to wash your hair.
And I go down. Yeah.
What?
Are you a front to back wiper or
No.
back to front?
Wait.
I'm bottom to top.
So you're back. I mean, you're front to back.
Like everybody else, bottom
Correct.
to top.
Good.
Yeah,
That's good.
No, you put the soap in, then you back to the water, tilt your head back, and let it run down.
I have an afro. What am I tilted back for? Like, what am I? This is not a love seed.
That
like,
may be a little bit different here, but you.
I'm literally this way, and sometimes I'll go backwards. I'll do both, but I don't have like a. I mean, it's always been forward. Like
forward.
everything goes
That's
forward.
interesting. I never thought about that. I gotta.
I didn't know there was a right way and a wrong way.
Yeah.
There's no right way or wrong way. I'm just saying.
Clearly there is
I
to you.
just assumed everybody was. I just didn't.
I'd feel weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna
doing
hurt
that.
my neck.
Yeah. Like, why would I?
I like to keep my eyes open, and if I do forward, I can't keep my eyes open.
I don't
you
need
get
to have
the
my
soap
eyes
in the
open.
eyes.
No, my eyes
Well,
are closed.
I-
and I'm head down,
I
head
like to
down, boom, here we go. Got it all. Runs down my body.
I like to keep my
Nah,
eyes open
nah,
in the
nah.
shower in case there's a burglar,
I'm gonna let you.
an intruder in the house. I'm always on alert.
Okay. Well, if they come in,
You gonna?
I look at
That's
the
it.
exit signs when I walk into a building.
I do that.
Yeah.
You know,
But not at my house. I'm fine.
Yeah.
at my
No,
house.
I'm
yeah,
at
you're
home,
fi-
bro.
you're
I'm
fine
in
in
my
the house.
own shower.
I understand that. I'm just saying. I never heard of somebody going.
If somebody were to come rob me, I think they'll wait for me to get out of the shower. Let me get dressed and everything and do it professional.
Okay, they want to test.
All right, now he's dressed. Okay. All right, give me your
All
money.
right, there we go. There we go.
Not while I'm in the middle of
Okay.
grooming.
Okay, because obviously when you get traded, new team, but now with rehab assignments, because we have guys on rehab assignments. Corey Seager's on a rehab assignment, and
which is the first.
that's not necessarily a new team, but you're meeting people that you don't necessarily
Yeah,
have big time relationships with. But how long does a vet need on a typical rehab?
It all depends.
How many innings do you need?
For
How-
me, you
how
got to
many
build it.
at-bats does a guy
How long
need?
have I been out? That's the thing. Like, if I've been out for a while, then I got to build back up as a starter. My goal, if I've been out for, let's see, Cody Bradford's been out for a year. All right. He had-
Man, that poor guy's been nothing but hurt.
and he's going
And
to
he
have to
can
build
pitch.
up.
He can
Or-
pitch when he is healthy.
Okay, a guy that's actually coming back. He's going to join Jordan Montgomery. He needs to build up. So he has to get to. Your goal is get to 5 innings. After that, you're good. Here's the thing about rehab assignments for. This sounds so shitty, but for veterans and guys that are coming back, they don't necessarily care so much about the results. They care about their stuff, and it gets caught up all the time because they'll be like, you get it from the media. They'll be like, oh, well, Derek went out there and pitched in Round Rock and gave up 6 runs. Did go 5 innings, though, but gave up 6 runs. I don't know if he's ready. Bitch, I'm ready. I got myself to where I need to be. I'm more worried about, is the ball moving the way I want it to? Because when we go down to make rehab assignments as big leaguers, we use our balls. We don't use the minor league balls. So you take down your own sack of balls
Yeah,
and pitch.
Wow.
that's right. I never would have even dawned on me.
So
to think that.
you're working on that.
How
And the other
different
thing-
are the balls?
The seams. That's all it is.
Well,
but they're
but
probably,
how-
to be honest, now they're probably not as much of a difference. But you're down there making sure you're getting the location right, getting your spin right. Here's the other thing too: when a big league guy goes down to the minor leagues, those guys feast on us because they know we're throwing strikes. There's no like if I
the
if I
guys
have to go
in
to
the minors
Double
are
A.
wild.
Yeah, if I have to go to Double A, those guys are used to guys throwing kind of not necessarily all over the place, but a little more wild than Adam Wainwright comes down and rehabs. They know he's going to throw a lot of strike. He's going to be around the zone. So those guys jump on. You see a lot of first pitch swings, all that stuff, and that it sucks for us because it's like,
Yeah, because they don't want to
bro,
get.
I'm trying to work on shit, and you're just trying to ambush me.
Yeah.
And that's not how it is. Because like when we get to the big leagues, then it's different. Like I'm not saying we don't pay attention to the hitters. We don't know as much about you, so we're just kind of going with our instincts. This is what I need to work on. Like, I could go down for a rehab assignment. It's like, okay, Derek, we need you to throw a little bit more curveballs than normal. Okay, cool. So I'm going to work on a lot of curveballs when I'm down there. And guys, the media will be like, well, I noticed you threw a lot of curveballs. What was the situation? Why? Like, were you doing that because that's how these hitters are, or are you like, what are you doing? So there's a lot of we're working on things when we get there. That's the tough part. Now for hitters, this is why it's crazy. Like Seager, for example, he hasn't really taken too many rehab assignments. You think about most of the time when he's been hurt, he usually just jumps right back in. So I'm kind of shocked to see that he did do a rehab assignment. But it's awesome. It shows he's ready to go. I mean, you saw how he was playing and swinging it.
He was in Double-A for Rough Riders, right?
Correct.
Yeah. When I first saw that, I was like, ooh, like, are they just throwing him down there to show that he's not injured to showcase?
Could be.
Which
You think they're going to trade him?
no, I don't. I don't think they can. They're in
they
a
could.
predicament. I mean, they could, but they're in a predicament where they're in first place. If you trade him,
You better be getting big pieces.
yeah, like you can't trade him from first place. And if you do, like I said, you're gonna have to get young and good. And you're going to have to send him to a place that he's already got a limited no trade. Problem is he's 10-5 in the winter.
Yeah.
So if you don't trade him now, you may never get to.
Yep.
The contract won't age well.
Nope.
It will not age well at all. So like this really is.
You're going to eat a lot of it.
Yeah, let's just say if they were to trade him now, they're eating $50 million of it, right? Or maybe more, right? But like perfect world, this team is in this position next year, and this year they're 6 games out, and they can move on from him and get something in return. And he's been healthy all year, so you get more in return. But you're not in that position, so I think ideally they would like to. I don't think they can. Like at this point, like I go back and we're like I was 70% a couple of days ago that they were going to trade him. I just don't think you can trade him now when you're a couple of games up in the division. You're probably going to make the postseason.
I would think so.
And
yeah.
if you don't, and if you do make the playoffs, you're going to want him. But what can you get? Like that's the thing. What can you get for him?
It's got to be a contender too.
Like the teams that can trade for him, that can A, afford his salary, and B, have a position where they need him, I don't know that he wants to go to.
Yankees.
I don't think he wants to go there.
I wouldn't want to go there. You would leave Texas to go to New York in those tax brackets too? Like,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a
don't
factor, but I don't
Do
think
they
he's worried
really
about
care
that.
about that?
Yes.
When you're making $500 million, do you really care?
Yeah, because you go there, you're not making that $500 million. You're making
Put
a
your
quarter of
put
a
your
billion.
address as Florida. You'll
but the
be
Yankees
fine.
have too many spots for shortstop. I mean, they're already battling their own.
They need a
shortstop.
shortstop.
They have Caballero if they wanted to.
Yeah, but they need a lefty. You know, he's a lefty in that park.
Yeah.
It's
gonna
a
mash
big
there.
stage. I don't think he wants any part of the.
I don't think he wants the
environment.
media.
Yeah, I don't think he wants the media.
I mean, I
Because they're going to, with how much he's been hurt, they will destroy him.
Yeah, and they could probably give you a decent package for him, and they need him, and they can afford him.
They've got pieces.
Boston needs.
Story should be coming back.
Well, they just need offense in general.
yeah.
They need offense. In
Well, they're
general.
playing really good right now.
I mean, they traded for Meade. He's already broke his wrist.
Yep.
I mean, Tampa's not going to pay it.
Nope. But he ain't going. I would say
The Dodgers have it. Just
they're not going to go.
They're
back
not
to
going to
him.
go back to him.
I don't think you. I think you're right.
You're
He's
not
going
trading him
to
to
the East.
Seattle. You're not trading him to Houston.
Yep. Yeah, he's not in the division. I'd say it's definitely National League. I would say a team that maybe, and I don't even know if they would.
Arizona. They don't. I mean, I don't think.
I was going to say more of like the Braves, but I forget who's at shortstop for them. But that'd be a good fit for him.
Who is it shortstop? Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank.
The Cubs have what? Dansby, right?
Jim
Dansby.
So
Jarvis.
he ain't going nowhere. Jarvis, yeah, he's a young guy. They're not going to.
He's a rookie, yeah.
I mean, I guess you could do that because we would get him in return.
Yeah. I mean, I guess he could move positions.
He ain't going nowhere. Where would you put him? Third base?
I mean, honestly,
First?
I think that's the eventual anyway.
I think eventually he goes to first base with us.
Okay, fair. I mean, Philly's been talking about, Bryce's been talking about needing offense.
Yeah, but they're kind of they're not out of it, but they're
in the wild card.
they're not playing the greatest. Because I just saw
They just
Mattingly.
lost like 8 of 10.
Yeah, Mattingly made a comment about it.
They're six and a half out of from Atlanta.
But I mean, you get somebody like him, and he plays. So there's suitors out there, but how many of those? Like, I don't think he would want to go to the Northeast, just from the media perspective. And then the teams like Tampa's not going to pay that kind of
They're
cash.
not going for him. They're analytical. They're going to get guys that numbers. They're a numbers team.
I mean, he's a numbers guy.
I know,
It's
but
not like he's not an analytical darling.
But he's got to be on the field.
That would help.
Health is a big factor.
That would help.
That would.
He's one of those guys when he's on the field,
Yeah.
fucking unbelievable.
Yeah.
But you got to keep him there.
Yeah.
That's one thing I can say that I love that the Rangers did. I mean, DeGrom's that guy. DeGrom has always been. If he's on the field, that dude is a video game.
Yeah.
And he's been, for the most part, I feel like he's been healthier than probably. I mean, he's living up to his contract now.
Yeah.
So I think he's definitely taking care of that, and the health has been much better.
It has been, and I also nobody knew how he was going to be coming off.
Didn't we miss him for 2 years? I remember the first year we had him for a little bit,
Yeah.
and we lost him, and then he came back.
Yeah, he had like 6 starts the first year, then he was out basically until end of 24. He pitched a little bit at the end of 24, then last year and this year. And he has been incredibly healthy, which I'm stunned at.
It's huge.
But he's also not dialing up the way he used to.
He's still got video game shit.
He does. No. His especially his,
I mean, he's been
especially-
throwing in the upper 90s.
right. But he could dial. I mean, he had the ability to dial it more.
Oh, yeah.
And he did. And
I think that comes with the age.
it comes with age, but it also comes with like, hey, do I really need? Like, I'm Jacob deGrom. I've got great stuff. Do I really need 101, or will 97 be fine?
I think that he's still a power pitcher. I think he's pitching more than he was before, where he could just let it eat, and those guys didn't stand a chance. I think he's doing a
Yeah.
even better job. He was doing great before, and now it's even better with pitching wise. Like just pitch.
Like it's like he had to ask himself, like, what's more valuable, me throwing at my max velocity for, 12 starts, or me throwing 85 to 90% for 30? I mean, the fact that he just reached 100 wins this year in his career is unbelievable. Like this has been the pitcher of the era.
Yeah.
And he just got to. I know wins don't matter anymore, whatever. But the fact that he just got to that number, and he last year he just threw his most innings since 2019. It's crazy. It's crazy. He's been way too injured, and that's why when he eventually is left out of Cooperstown, it's going to be because of that. It's not his pitching. It's the fact that he wasn't healthy.
Well, so before we dive in, you say the Rangers need a couple key pieces for offense and some bullpen help.
Yeah.
Well, with that being said, then what about where do you see Tarek Skubal going? Your prediction. And I did love, it sucks, but I love the fact he got the standing ovation in his last game. He got to 1,000 strikeouts with the Detroit Tigers. That's awesome. But I personally am starting to think he's going to be a Cubby.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
That's where I predict that I think he will go.
Well,
The reason I say it too is they did release Jameson Talion. So I'm not saying that was the roster spot to put him in, but it does open up for the rotation. I don't know. I know the Yankees are going to be bidding hard on him. I know the Dodgers are bidding hard on him.
The Dodgers are beating hard.
And that's, to me, the Dodgers
the two
do have
teams
a
that
lot.
don't need him.
Correct. But the thing is, the Dodgers have a lot to offer.
I know.
I see them getting rid of Thomas Shelby, a.k.a. Tyler Glasnow. I think he would be part of that package that goes to Detroit.
The
They've got
Dodgers,
so many
if the
pieces.
Dodgers get him, you can just cancel the season next year.
They're already doing it.
I don't think they will, but if they do get him, you can just cancel the season.
Yeah, I don't.
We need him to go to Milwaukee.
Ooh, so you're saying Milwaukee's your pick?
We need him to go to Milwaukee because if you want baseball next year, Milwaukee has to win the National League.
So you think? I mean, Milwaukee's really good.
They have the same amount of wins as the Dodgers, basically.
Yeah.
Nobody, not a single person, will pick Milwaukee in a 7-game series. Not a single analyst will pick Milwaukee. And if the Dodgers go in there and they do the same they did last year, which is like gentlemen sweep them out of there, go into the World Series, face Tampa, who they would just emasculate, or the Yankees, who will, pee down their leg, just like they did last time, it's Dodgers in 5 again. But you need Milwaukee. You
Yeah,
get Milwaukee to win that, to win the National League. It would set up for a good World Series because Milwaukee's a good team. And whoever you play, it won't have that same Dodgers. Now, it won't be as fun.
Damn, I was not thinking Milwaukee. That's
Milwaukee.
a great.
I know.
That's why I like the
say
Cubs
are
too.
great.
Because the Cubs are a good team too. Yeah, I'm with you there. I think those are the two teams that walk away with him.
'Cause the
I think
Yankees don't need
I think he does go National League.
The Dodgers don't need him, and the Yankees don't need him. Their staffs. The Yankee staff is
Yankees
incredible.
could use him though.
Where? Who you
You'd have him. Oh yeah, Schlittner, Cole, Fried, Rodon. I don't even know who their fifth is. You're the Yankee guy.
Will Warren.
I'm looking at school. Sorry, I'm trying to I'm just
Yeah, now he's gonna find. They'll find a way to slide him in there somewhere. He's Scooble.
Black Swayze. What do you got for us?
I'm looking at Scooble's trade rumors right now because you got me thinking. But I'm looking on Twitter, so I gotta go bury.
Well, it's all the major markets. I can tell you that. What if
Like if they
Boston
got him, that
sneaks
would
in?
be one of the greatest. That would be one of the better postseason staffs. Boston.
They're going to get
absolutely
Crochet
could.
back. I mean, who? I'm sold that he's.
God,
going
that's
there.
some ugly leg kicks if it's Scooble and Crochet.
Yeah, so MLB
Ugh.
Network said the guy from MLB Network said the same thing in Milwaukee. Like he's saying the same thing. Like
So
what would it
that's-
take for him to go to Milwaukee.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that's a great
Him and
place.
Miz.
Yeah. Both throwing gas.
That'd be stupid.
That to me would be Schilling and Johnson reunited.
Yeah, I mean, there's some good
That's your
staffs out there.
Diamondbacks of
Yeah.
2001.
That's a good one. That's a good
There's some
throwback
good
right
staffs out there, and that's part of the problem. This whole sport has come down to pitching, and it's always been about pitching. But there are no the elite hitters are few and far between now.
I've got a guy.
We used
too.
to have great hitters, and we just don't. We have a lack of hitting, and I think a lot of that obviously is the pitching that's doing it.
Yeah, pitching is definitely more advanced.
But sooner or later, the hitters are going to fight back.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I figured the ABS would help them getting more pitches in the zone.
It's helped lefties big time, except for Seager. Lefties have found a way to really maximize the low and outside pitch because it hasn't been umpires have been calling that against them, and they're winning these challenges. The low
Down
and
and away.
outside pitch has been given to the pitchers against left-handed hitters at a far greater rate than it should have been, and they're getting helped out. Maddox. I mean, shoot, man. I don't think Maddox ever threw the ball on the plate outside to a lefty.
Zones are different, but yeah, we've talked about that. But
Yeah.
a guy that also stands out too, I see this team, they're going to dump quite a bit. Obviously, I said the Blue Jays, so I could see them dumping quite a few guys. The Reds.
Gossman's probably going to get dealt.
He already is. He's with the Braves.
That's right. Who am I thinking of?
Dylan Cease. He's another one.
I can't see them sending him. I can't see them. Who am I
What
thinking
about Hunter Green from the Cincinnati Reds? They've rode him for a long time.
Where are they?
I think it's time to let him go. They're not in it. They're not in contention. I want to say I bet you they're probably like 8 games back.
The Reds.
Yeah. He's looking right now too.
So Weathers is the other pitcher for the Yankees that's on the rotation. But like
Who?
Weathers, Ryan Weathers.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
So that's
Oh.
why so the Yankees can.
But they still got 4. They still got Rodon and Cole
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
When
they
they
got
come- when they come back.
Schlittler and
Once you get to the
Fried.
playoffs, though, it's a 4-man rotation. It's no longer 5. Unless if you have a solid 5
if I get
guys.
Skubal, I'll
yeah,
take-
you get
yeah.
Skubal, you got 5.
Yeah.
Dude,
Cincinnati.
the Reds would be 2.5 out in the wild card in the American League.
Well, they said that he could be a trade piece.
You know, that's a team like if you have a good player. I really wish these teams like Cincinnati and Pittsburgh would just offer early money. Kansas City did this with Bobby.
Well, that's what you say. Kansas City, Michael Walker. He's pitched really good for them.
I can't believe he's still in the league.
He's throwing great. That could be a piece.
That's somebody. I mean, he's pitching big games. You can
get him out
he can
there.
steal you 5 innings in a playoff, easy.
So there's a piece there. I mean,
But I really wish these
you think you'd see Skeens because you're talking about Pittsburgh. Skeens going somewhere?
no.
No.
Untouchable.
Look, if they're not going to sign him, then yes, they have to.
He's not a free agent after this year, is he?
Oh God, no.
He's got what? 2 more? 3 more?
I think 3 more. This is year 3 for him. I think he's just going to go into arbitration.
But you brought up something too.
He's on a 1 year pre-arbitration contract right now.
Yeah, so he's
So
still
he's
got
got
3 years, 3 years.
2 or 3, yeah.
I mean, like if I were them, I'm gonna say here's 10 years, here's $500 million. Take it or leave it. And that
I was gonna say like 300.
You won't get that for him.
You would think 500?
Scoop was asking for 4.
Fuck.
Skeens is younger.
Yeah, but you were talking about his decline in his velocity.
I know, but
You said month by month, right? It's gone down.
it's been going down like 1/10 of a mile an hour. Yeah.
Oh, well then, okay, no.
It's not like it's it's so it's
You made
like
it seem like it
gone
was
from,
at least a mile.
Well, it's gone, but over his career, now we're talking about, 15 months. It's gone down 1.5 miles, 2 miles an hour, over the couple of years. But you're Pittsburgh. You have to make some kind of an effort to save your franchise with your fan base. Here you go. Here's 10 years, it's $500 million, and we'll give you no trade clause. Sign it. Take it or leave it. If you leave it, we're going to trade you.
Damn.
And you trade him for one of the greatest hauls the sport's seen.
I mean, yeah, you're going to do that, period. I would hope.
Yeah, you would hope, but the better to do it early. Otherwise, you're just selling tickets every few
That's
days.
kind of what they're doing anyway.
That's what they're doing anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Somebody's at the door. God,
they're
that's a
in.
good
They're
one.
in. They're in kind of wild
Where are
cardy
they-
contention.
How many
They're a
games? left?
500 team.
Oh, so they'd fit in with the Rangers.
Yeah.
In the AOS
They're 2 back
from the wild card.
for the wild card.
Oh, then maybe they're buyers.
People are talking about it.
Well, I can see that now. See, the Marlins are what?
Same.
2.
2 back.
2.
Marlins have lost 7-10 though,
Who's the other one that's 2? There's Marlins.
and Washington.
Washington.
Padres are 1.5.
The fathers.
Yeah, the dads are. That's
And
why I don't feel like
Manny's starting to hit again.
Yeah, I don't feel like they're going to get rid of Mason Miller. I think they go by.
Ooh.
Well, they have ownership issues, I think, right? They're trying to sell, or they just sold.
Yeah, but okay, if I'm trying to sell, I want to try to get players here because then it makes the value of the franchise even more.
Do you want to sell and have liabilities on your books, or do you want to sell and have less money that you owe? Like if you're buying a team, you want a good team, but do you want a good team with a lot of contracts? Because some of those guys are getting old. Like Manny's getting older.
But you're in contention. I'm looking at right now. I'll deal with that later. I'm going to deal with right now. I want to keep the fans in the
Yeah,
seats.
but if you're spending a couple $1 billion on that, I mean, you
Clearly,
want
they
to
don't
win.
care. They don't care if you're spending that kind of money.
No?
They don't care. I'm trying to keep the seats filled. Show the fan base that I care. I want to win. I'm here to win. So let's go get some players. I'll buy the team. Boom. Now we go.
They're interesting right now, the spots. Holy cow.
National League is close.
Yeah,
Over the
it's-
American League. American League is who's,
I mean, American League's pretty close too, but not as, like American League.
but it's
is
not.
1 game from Houston from the spot, 1.5 from Minnesota, 2.5 from Seattle, 2.5 from Baltimore, 4.5 from Detroit. So it's just like it's up and I mean it's not as tight, but it's still tight though because any switch with the Rangers, Seattle, that changes everything around.
Well, I'm looking at because I can see it from here. The 3 teams in the AL East are in the playoffs right now.
Yep.
Boston,
Yeah.
New York, and Tampa. Cleveland is on the bubble.
Yep.
And then who's that? Houston's on
Houston's
the
one.
bubble. The Twins are on the bubble.
Seattle's on the bubble.
So you got those 4 teams. Baltimore's actually close.
Yep.
Is that 3.5?
2.5.
2.5. Wow.
I
And
mean,
then you have
and they're
Detroit at
5
4
under.
You have Detroit at 4.5. Like it's a weird spot.
which is that's what I'm saying. Why if you're 4, what's your number? What is your both you guys' number that you would become a seller or a buyer?
Like games back?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think
So
I
where
don't-
you
I don't think-
decide-
I don't think there's a number.
Okay. What?
I would recognize.
So what's the factor then that gets you to want to buy or sell?
whether I know my team can win it or not.
Okay. Let's pick one of those teams that's close. We'll say Seattle. They're in our division, so they're close.
Offense sucks. Pitching staff is solid. I would say no.
you're selling.
I would start to sell a little bit. Well, but then again, it's like, what are you going to
dude,
sell?
no way.
tight right there.
I know.
Especially in the division. Like I like this picking Seattle because they're in the race.
They're
both
in the
for
race.
division
No
and
doubt.
in the wild
And
card.
wild
They got a really good pitching staff. I could not see them hanging a banner.
So do you, when you say a banner, though, are you talking American League banner or just the division banner?
American League banner or the World Series. I don't care
Yeah.
about the divisions.
But you were so close last year. You're still close right now. You're still in it. To me, I think, and if I'm looking at them, I think, like you said, pitching is on. They got a great pitching.
Yeah,
staff.
I'm probably not
I would go get it.
selling. I'm probably just not doing a whole lot.
I'm gonna buy, but I'm not. I don't think I would go out and buy, a big time bat. I'm gonna get something that's gonna be kind of a threat, something that can he can make things happen.
Like, I mean, dude, is Cal Raleigh going to hit?
You got to bank on it, but he's one of the best game callers.
Cool.
You need that for your pitching staff, though.
I get it. I know you
There's
do.
a lot of catchers that we've seen that are
I know.
that have been bad in the past, and
Yankees have
but
3
there's
of them.
such a positive.
I just can't see them winning the World Series. So it's like, all right, how much am I going to buy into this? Like, if I'm Milwaukee, I can see Milwaukee winning. I'm going to buy.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
buying. Like Dodgers buying.
yeah, but you're picking teams that are automatically out there. I want a team that's like a bubble, Baltimore. No chance. They
No.
should be sellers.
They should be
Sell.
sellers. Yeah.
Because you're not
absolutely sell.
You got 3 teams from the AL East that are already
I
taking
know
care
you're.
of business.
I know you're
so you're
close
not going to
enough.
contend them. Yeah,
I know you're close enough. I'm
Awesome.
still selling.
just sell.
Yeah.
Okay,
Good year. Everybody should be happy about the future.
Twins.
Uh,
Because Twins and Tigers are neck and neck, right? They're close. It looks like it's one game back
no,
for
yeah.
the Twins, or 1.5.
Minnesota could win the. I mean, they could. I could see them. I don't know. They gonna catch Chicago. I could see them making a wild card. I would not. I think there's some value on your team. They've got guys that are heavily sought after in the trade market. I'd take advantage of that.
Yeah, I would too. Like a guy like Byron Buxton.
Yeah.
I think he'd be great. You got to keep him healthy. That's a big key. I think with you look at the rest of their lineup. I mean, they don't really have anything that stands
Jeffers.
out. Yeah, they don't. I mean, is that them trying to go after Hunter Green, or is that who they're
No.
facing? Oh,
That's just trade deadline buzz.
yeah.
So I mean they're
That's what I'm saying. Those are the teams. I'd rather look at teams like that. We already know Dodgers are buying. We know Milwaukee's buying. We know the Cubs are buying. We know like those major market teams, Yankees, Red Sox, all that, they're buying. It's the teams that are on the bubble. Philly, where are they at?
I mean they're way back in the division. They're 6.5 back in the
6.5
division.
back. Yeah.
But that's fine. But they're in the wild card hunt.
Right, and a team like Philly, I could see them winning. They've got a good top of the rotation. They've got guys on offense that can hit.
It's all a matter of getting hot.
Yeah.
So I would say Philly's buying. Diamondbacks, yeah, the Diamondbacks definitely got to buy. So the Cubs are in first in the National League wild card.
The Diamondbacks' problem is
I don't even know they're pitching.
they have no chance to win the division. Like that.
No,
That's
we already
one-
know that. It's the
gone.
Dodgers.
It's done. I mean, actually, all
They're
the
in
NL,
second in the
NL's
wild
over.
card.
The NL's done. Like the division winner leaders in the NL, those are the guys who are going to win the divisions.
Correct.
Can you sneak in the playoffs and then wind up going on a run and winning it?
That's what I'm saying.
They
By
showed
looking-
they could a couple of years ago.
The first 4 teams I can see from here in the wild card are the teams that should be buying. That's the Cubs, Diamondbacks, Phillies, and the Padres, the Fathers.
The fathers.
They should be buying.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else, go ahead and Miami, sell. Pittsburgh, sell. Washington.
You know,
sell.
if you're Miami and Pittsburgh, though, like you guys have not given your team, your fan base, anything for years. I mean, it's almost like go ahead and buy and just try to take your chance. Give the playoffs. Give them something to root for. This isn't.
I'm with you,
this
but
isn't
no.
Minnesota, who made the playoffs, who makes the playoffs kind of regularly, or Cleveland, who makes the playoffs kind of regularly, and then just doesn't go anywhere.
But
this is Miami and Pittsburgh, two teams and two organizations and two fan bases
that
who have
need it.
been rooting for nothing.
They need it.
They need a playoff run.
If you-
Go give it to them.
Okay, if you're picking between those two, Pittsburgh and Miami, who would you rather see buy?
Pirates.
Me too.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Miami, go ahead and sell. It doesn't, to me, honestly, it kind of reminds me of Tampa. Tampa's in first place. They're winning. They still get nobody in the stands. Miami can win, and they still get nobody in the stands.
Well, hang on. How many more
It's just
games?
Miami, because this is the atmosphere too. It's like they're not.
It's a beautiful stadium, everything, but you can't get people there. I think the location's probably not the best, but you're not getting people there. Pittsburgh has by far one of the most beautiful stadiums in all of baseball, hands down.
I
Dude.
went I drove by it last year because when I was touring on the outside. It looks
Whoa.
amazing. It's a pretty stadium.
It is. It's gorgeous.
on the water, like yeah.
Bro, when you're sitting in
Pittsburgh?
the stands and you see the bridges behind it,
Yep.
amazing.
I don't know, man. Miami still got 7 games with the Mets and 7 with Washington.
Yeah, just
They could buy.
no.
I mean, that's 7 wins against the Mets.
You don't know that.
You know
Against
that.
the Mets. The Mets
know.
are cool.
Trash.
Basura.
So yeah, I know they.
Right. That's for the Latin people in the Mets
In the chat.
stands. Yeah. Basura.
Spanish Sean.
There we go.
Yeah, I just think Pittsburgh has to do it. They have to be the team to buy. You've done it long enough. You got enough guys that can help out. Just get a few more pieces, and I think you make a difference. Are they going to actually pass the Cubs or the Diamondbacks? I'd say they could pass the Diamondbacks. I don't think they can pass the Cubs. Cubs are too far.
Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Miami just lost 9 straight out of the break.
Yeah, see, sell. There's your green flag to sell. So I'm taking that. But again, yeah, I'm going Pittsburgh. Go ahead and buy.
All right. You guys feeling good?
What was your next thing you were going to try to throw out there?
I didn't have anything else.
That was it. That was a heavy hour of.
Yeah.
Well, that's
I didn't
that's
have anything
perfect. You didn't even there was no names today.
Well, you didn't say any names. I got you with the shower.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You did. You got me there.
I
Well,
told you I was going to throw you off.
all
I
right.
had a question for you.
Well, guys, you will see us next week. We will go over the trade deadline, the results, who won, who lost. We're going to also talk about playoff race. Who do you predict to win each division? Obviously, we know National League, but let's dive into the American League and see what's going on there. Let's also see how the Rangers continue to finish this road trip before they come back and take on the Giants. And if you like what you saw, just click subscribe, share it with your friends, put it out there. Just help us grow, because without you, we cannot do anything. So make this possible. You know you love what you saw with Dutch and Chop. We'll see you next week.
Beautiful.